So I had a client who struggled with recurrent UTIs, especially after intercourse with her partner. Now this made conceiving very difficult for her. We worked together on yoga asanas and diet and even simple lifestyle changes for her. In 4 months, she was able to conceive naturally and deliver a healthy baby. If you are someone who's dealing with recurrent UTIs and difficulty with fertility, then this is the video that you need to watch today. My name is Gurpreet Kaur Sanyal. I'm a yogic science and naturopathy postgraduate, a Yoga Alliance certified trainer, and an expert of fertility, prenatal and postnatal yoga. UTI should never be ignored. You should always consult your doctor. Along with the medical help, you would need to just incorporate these therapies that I am going to talk about today. So stay with me till the end.
My name is Gurpreet Kaur Sanyal and welcome to Momentum Women, where we support you in your fertility, prenatal and postpartum journey.
So UTIs, that is urinary tract infection, is pretty common than you think. They say that 60% of women on this planet have had UTIs once in their life. But in my experience, I think the number is a little higher. UTI has also affected me in life, and there are a number of things that you can do to prevent UTI, which I do too. So first and foremost, you can use food to prevent UTI. I would recommend you to start having vitamin C rich foods. Now, vitamin C does not allow the bacteria to grow inside the urinary tract. And that is excellent. So you can just have these foods such as like lemon, oranges, strawberries, kiwi, amla, the Indian gooseberry, and the list goes on. You can find these foods anywhere. And one such thing that will help you with your gut is probiotic. Now, gut health is the key to preventing UTIs and keeping your vaginal health at its best. So you can have things like curd, buttermilk, you can have pickles, and you can have kimchi. But in my opinion, pickles are the best. Another thing that you can add is cranberry juice. Now, cranberries are really good for you. They contain compounds that do not allow the bacteria to stick to the bladder walls. So I think it's great. Try and have this more often. And of course, the next one is something that you would have heard like a million times. Increase your water intake. And it's simple. So if you increase your water intake, it will help you flush the bacteria out of your system. So have 2 to 3 liters at least in a day. I know it's overwhelming, it's a lot, but it's possible and it's for your health. So I'm sure you'd be able to do that. The next thing I am going to talk about is pretty common, and you must have heard someone saying that whenever that I'm stressed, I get UTI. And people think that they're just not keeping well or they're not able to manage UTI and this is just an excuse. It's not an excuse. There is a link between stress and UTI. Now, I've made another video that talks about the link between stress and infertility. Likewise, there is a link between stress and UTI. Now, stress, what it does is it weakens your immune system. It alters the gut and vaginal flora, which makes you more susceptible to just getting any bacteria. Okay, let me explain this in my best capacity. So we all know that stress releases a hormone known as cortisol, and cortisol weakens the white blood cells. So white blood cells, when they are weakened, your body is impacted. Your body is not able to defend itself with other bacteria and infections. So you are susceptible to getting more infections and bacteria. And it does not end here. Chronic stress alters your gut. That creates inflammation and increases bad bacteria, which also creates an imbalance in the vaginal flora. Bad bacteria such as E. coli, they are able to colonize your urinary tract, and thus the UTI also happens. And you must understand that your nervous system and your bladder are connected. So if you are really stressed all the time, chances are that your bladder muscles will be contracted more. When they are contracted more, then it's more likely that you will not empty your bladder completely. And the leftover urine can be a very good playground for the bacteria to multiply, increasing the risk of UTI for you. I am sure by now you understand the link between stress and UTI. But don't get overwhelmed. I understand that everyone's stressed, but most people have the capacity and the freedom to practice yoga, meditation, and breath work. All of this is helpful in keeping your stress at bay. Stay with me because the next part will literally decide if you will get UTI or not. The next part is hygiene. So, of course, your hygiene will decide that you will get UTI or not. And I'm not just talking about bathing. I am talking about little things like wiping. So when you wipe your butt, if you wipe from back to front, then you're more likely to get the E. coli spread in the urinary tract. So I would advise you to use 2 tissues, one for front and one for back. If not, then you can just wipe from front to the back. Another thing that you need to start doing from today is wear breathable underwear. I know, that's simple, but wear cotton underwear that does not allow bacteria to grow. It's breathable. It does not collect moisture in it. So the next thing is something that everyone needs to be aware of, or everyone needs to focus on. Stop using synthetic pads. The more you use synthetic pads, the more you will be at risk for a number of things, including infertility. There is bacteria, there's irritation that is attached to synthetic pads. Do you have an option? Yes, you can start using organic pads. They're available in market. Different companies are now producing organic pads, and you can, of course, search and use the right ones for you. So the next one is a little obvious: public washrooms. You need to be really careful while using public washrooms. You can have a spray that you can use on the toilet seat, or you can use toilet seat covers. If you have none, then you can also use a tissue and just cover the entire seat using a tissue. Even if you don't have that, I would say build strength in your legs and squat when you use a public washroom. I do that. I know it's possible. And the next one is to wash your genitals after you have intercourse. That just removes the bacteria. And my doctor also suggests that if people have prolonged gap, like months or weeks, between they have sex, then it is more likely that they would get UTI. The next one is to never hold your urine. Just go whenever that you have to go. I'm sure that all of this is clear with you, but I would urge you to start doing yoga and meditation. There's a separate dedicated video that I've created for UTIs. The ones who have UTIs can practice these asanas. There are plenty of other asanas also that you can do to improve your pelvic health. Another thing that you can do mudras. Okay, so mudras will also help you with your pelvic health. Apan mudra and yoni mudra, these 2 mudras will help you It's very simple how to make it. A Pan Mudra is simple. You just need to take your middle finger and the ring finger and join it with the tip of your thumb. This is how you make it, and then you can do Kapalbhati or just sit in this mudra too. Another mudra that I use for even fertility issues is Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra is so effective for your entire uterus. It is like magic. All you need to do is join your hands like these, the tip, keep the thumb facing up, and now just fold your middle ring and little finger like this. Now you can keep your fingers folded and the back of your fingers can touch each other, or you can also interlock these fingers, and then in this position you can keep this mudra right below your navel while sitting. So this is Yoni Mudra. You can also do this. Pretty simple. And if you are someone who does not believe in yoga, meditation, mudras, then I would urge you to start doing Kegels. Kegels are very simple. Just contract your pelvic floor muscles and then release. Contract and then release. You can do them sitting, lying, do them anywhere, while sitting in the office too, while doing any kind of work, you can do it. So literally you can choose your exercise. So I hope that I was able to bring some value into your life. You can also reach out to me through a DM on Insta or email me for any personalized help that you would need. I would link all the links to my videos that I mentioned in the description box and my email. Now, if you want, you can also join my yoga classes. That the link is in the bio. But do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I make videos on fertility, prenatal, and postnatal support. I'll see you in the next video.